Today we're doing MLB player props here on PrizePicks. Before we get started though, there is a link in the description below to sign up for PrizePicks. PrizePicks will match 100% of your first deposit. Also, there's a Discord link in the description of this video and a Patreon link as well, where I do post all my bonus plays on Patreon every single day. Again, MLB, NFL season coming up, I'm going to be posting daily for Patreon plays on there, NBA as well, my 3 top sports here. And then again, for example, like on this YouTube video, I give 3 plays, Patreon I give 10, 11, 12 plays that I like each given day. And again, post every single day, as well as VIP access to Discord. So go ahead and check that link out in the description. But let's get into it, you guys. 3 total player props that I do like on the MLB slate today. There's some lines that were value last night. That's another thing in Patreon. If you're a Discord member as well, or a VIP Discord member, that I post value plays that I see the night before or when those lines drop. But we are coming off no video yesterday, no MLB video yesterday. but we are coming off a game or on Friday where we made plays here and we went 3 for 3. So we're continuing our nice run on Saturday. We hit on Jeffrey Springs over 5 strikeouts. He had 8. We hit on Eduardo Rodriguez over 1.5 walks allowed. He had 3. And we hit on Mookie Betts over 7.5 hitter fantasy score. He had 14. So again, 3-0. Our last video we made on YouTube. Definitely looking to replicate that. And then yesterday, I only gave plays on Patreon and we went 4 of 5 on PrizePicks. I gave more than this, but this is a prop that I put together with plays that I did let everyone know I had on Patreon. And we hit on Julio, strikeouts, AJ Martinez, walks allowed. We missed on Robbie Ray, walks allowed. We hit on Carlos Correa over 7 hitter fantasy score, and we hit on Roughened Odor under 0.5 total bases. So again, check out the links in the description. But let's get into it, you guys. 3 total player props that I do like on the MLB slate. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not gambling advice, but let's get into it. So the first play that I like is going to be Carlos. Oh, not this one. Wrong page. It's going to be a strikeout, and it's going to be Carlos Rodon, and I'm taking his over 6.5. I think this has a good chance of getting bumped up to 7, in my opinion. I'm surprised, honestly, it may be already. But yeah, 6.5 for Carlos Rodon here. He has hit the over on his last 3 outings: 7 strikeouts, 11 strikeouts, and 10 strikeouts. Now, mind you, these matchups here are not very good. I mean, these teams strike out a ton, probably like the top 5, 3 of the top 5 teams that strike out the highest in baseball: Pittsburgh, Arizona, Detroit. But Carlos Rodon here against San Diego, he faced them back here on July 9th. Right, that's who he's facing today, right? Yeah, San Diego. He's faced here on July 9th, and he had 12 strikeouts, struck them out 12 times, right, at San Diego on the road here for Carlos Rodon. He had a game here against May 21st against San Diego where he struck them out 6 times. And then I think that's it, just 2 times this season. But coming off a game where he struck out San Diego Padres 12 times, pitched a 9-inning, 1 earned run game, 112 pitches here. And Carlos Rodon has just been on fire lately. He's got I think pitching, he's got the highest WAR in baseball. Just honestly surprising that regardless of matchup, that this line's at 6.5. I think for sure at 7. So I think there's supreme value here currently. San Diego against left-handers this season. Middle of the pack batting average, 250 batting average. Strikeout percentage is sitting at 20.5, which is actually lower half in baseball. Actually bottom 10 in baseball, 20.5 strikeout percentage. So they don't strike out a ton against lefties, but I guess so they do, 20.5%. But I love this matchup here for Rodon. I think at 6.5, the value is too great to not take the over on this one. I'm taking it 6.5. Carlos Rodon strikeouts over or more. The next play is going to be a pitcher fantasy score, and honestly, another play that I think has some great value. It's Suarez over 27.5. Now, if you watch my videos, maybe 2 weeks ago, we took Suarez at 36.5, and we took his over, and he clearly hit that at like 39. Since the All-Star break, I mean, he's been a really good pitcher. The All-Star break was right around here. You can see he went 3 straight outings of 6 innings, 5 innings with no earned runs, right? 8 strikeouts, 4 strikeouts, 4 strikeouts. He went against Washington. He went 5 innings, 3 earned runs, had 5 strikeouts. Look at this game here against the New York Mets, right? Second best team in the National League. 7 innings. He only gave up 3 hits, 1 earned run. He had 4 Ks. So this is clearly over 27.5 pitcher fantasy score. So is this one. Cincinnati, 7 innings, no earned runs, and 8 Ks. It's just absolutely monster work here for Suarez. I just love this spot here against Arizona, who they do strike out, right? If we see here, Arizona versus lefties, 23% strikeout percentage against left-handers. Batting average, right here, kind of lower half, 2.36 batting average against lefties as well. but it's just insane value for a pitcher that has been pitching, pretty deep into games. Look at these two outings here. This outing against the Mets is just insane to me. But 27.5 is not that much work for a pitcher like Ranger Suarez, right? If he can get through 3-4 innings and have about 3 or 4 Ks through those first 4 innings, I mean, he's setting himself up for easy 27.5. You can see here, win, quality start. This is how it breaks down if you're unfamiliar. So I love the odds here for Ranger Suarez, 27.5. We literally just took him over when he was at 36.5 a few days ago. So great value here, in my opinion. Ranger Suarez, 27.5 pitcher fantasy score, taking the over. And then the last play is going to be hitter fantasy score, and a little bit different today. But we're going to take Kyle Schwarber, and I'm going to actually take his less than or his under here. Now, again, Kyle Schwarber, good player, right? He's like second in the National League in home runs, but he's hitting 211 on the year, 35 home runs. He is facing Madison Bumgarner, right? So for reference, Madison Bumgarner's a lefty, but he's like a lefty, right? If you know about Madison Bumgarner, his delivery is so far left, and Kyle Schwarber is a left-handed hitter. But look at this, right? So Kyle Schwarber's breakdown against lefties, he hits 185 this season. He has 8 home runs, but 185 with 701 OPS. Just look at the difference between lefty and righties, right? Already not hitting for a high average 211. I also like this play because over his last 7 days, he's hitting 143 over his last 7 days. Over his last 15, 217. So just not hitting the ball well at all either. And then also in his career against Madison Bumgarner's 15 plate appearances, 6 strikeouts. He's batting 133. He's got 2 hits in 15 plate appearances, 6 Ks against Madison Bumgarner, 133 batting average. I think 7.5, pretty. I mean, again, if hitter fantasy score, there is some volatility there, just with a player gets walked. They get RBIs and things like that. But I like the under here for Kyle Schwarber, 7.5 hitter fantasy score. I'm taking it. I think there's some good value there. So these are the 3 total player props. Carlos Rodon, more than 6.5 strikeouts. Ranger Suarez, more than 27.5 pitcher fantasy score. And Kyle Schwarber, under 7.5 hitter fantasy score. Again, I got a bunch of additional plays that I really, really like on Patreon today. Go check those out. Hit that subscribe button. Drop a like on this video. And as always, have a great day.